What's up, guys? What's up? We are back. We're back, and took a couple of days off, 2 weeks to be exact. I was out in another state, another part of the country. I was out in Austin, Texas, and first time I've ever been there. Never really even thought about exploring it, but it's just something that came up with the family. We're like, let's go out there and let's explore this part of the country, and heard a lot of good things about it. So I believe that there's nothing else better than to actually experience the things that you hear about. Like, just people tell you, oh, that's a great thing, oh, that's a great place, but there's nothing better than you actually experiencing it, because for every situation or every experience, you will hear a different story, a different side of it. Everybody's perception of something, even of people, is different, right? So, you go somewhere and the way you experience it, it has to do with how you're experiencing life. So we can't go based upon what somebody tells us about a certain place or a part of the country or even a country in itself, because it all depends on the person that's actually experiencing the experience, right? And I know it sounds crazy, but yes, it's something that might be great for you, might not be so great for somebody else, because we're all different. We all have different likes and needs and desires, and that's why we are who we are, right? As for me, I think also staying away. I was out there and exploring Austin, Texas, which, by the way, it's an awesome city. I think that anybody that likes a mix of city and country at the same time, it's actually a great hybrid of that. Like, you have a lot of nature, and a lot of, also, if you want to go out at night and go downtown, you can do that as well. But obviously, it's a lot of people, it's a small city. It's actually more, there's more people than there actually is apartments or residency, because there's so much people. Again, the city is beautiful. The vibes, everybody's so relaxed, so happy. Obviously, self care is very important there. A lot of trails, a lot of hiking trails, a lot of just nature walks, trails. There's a lot of water, so you can go to the rivers. They have the lakes. They have a lot of body of water you can get around, either side of either going South Austin or North Austin. So it's something that you can, if you're trying to be active. It's a very active community, active town itself as well. Um, Pet friendly. So if you have pets out there, that's a plus. I took my little dog with me. Traveling with him was an experience, but it was actually pretty smooth. I actually want to try out how traveling with a dog might, actually be. But anybody that has pets, it's actually not a bad experience. The only thing you have to do, pay a fee for your dog. I think it was like $125. But the whole, even the staff of the airline Delta, they were very, very nice. They were very attentive to my dog, and they were not at all kind of like, it looked like they actually did appreciate me bringing my dog on board, and it was a smooth ride, both back and forth. Check-in was very smooth, so I cannot complain about any of that. But as far as the message of this video, I'm gonna go kind of crazy, but it took away 2 weeks, and I really didn't want to post much. I really didn't want to actually like do much. I just felt like I just wanted to absorb the scenery, the lifestyle of Austin, and I felt like I just didn't want to post anything. I didn't want to, and a little bit of anxiety kicked in, right? Because I feel like I'm doing what I'm posting. If you're following me, I try to post as much as I can. I try to share a lot of things that I'm thinking about, or thoughts, or anything that can resonate with others, and I just feel like that I didn't want to do any of that, and that was okay. But at the mind itself was telling me, like, hey, you're slacking. You're not, you know, doing what you said you were going to do, which was post more and be more active on social media. And I think a lot of us get to that point where we promise ourselves something and we might not want to do it, and we kind of beat ourselves up over it, for it. And I think it's okay, as long as you have kind of like a mapped out plan about this. Like, you're gonna take some time off, and it's to kind of like rejuvenate, re-energize, kind of reevaluate where you're heading, and change. Maybe you have to change of course. Maybe you're on the right course. Maybe you don't want to go in that course at all. Which I think anytime, if given time and point, you can always change. There's nothing permanent, right? But although our mind tells us that everything is permanent, right? But like I said, on there, I just wanted to just really, while I was not really posting much, I wanted to understand where my channel was really going to be about. Kind of just my intention, where this is another book that I'm reading as well right now, Power of Intention by Wayne Dyer, my new book. And just kind of what it is I'm trying to, I would say, implement and actually project to others, and see how I can help with my content in any other way that I can. But not even that, just kind of record and enjoy my process of, basically just seeing myself evolve, not only on the outside but in the inside as well. And I think, we get carried away with the outside, I guess, accumulations, but we never really focus on how much we have accumulated inside, how much growth we have made, and how much we have grown. Like, I think it's very overlooked, and not everybody has the same pace, and not everybody has the same goals or the same intentions. So me being away for a couple of weeks kind of really let me reassess of where it is that I want to go with this channel, how I want to give you guys some good content so you guys can deal with certain things that we all deal with, right? And I deal with a lot of things as well, and show you guys while I'm dealing with it. Like, if you see my videos, what thoughts are coming up, what emotions, and how I can, maybe you guys can help me in the process, and how I can, the way I'm thinking, how I can help you guys, and let you guys know that it's okay, that whatever we come up with is normal. It's not something like, oh my God, I'm weird, I'm not normal. It's normal emotions that we all have, and even the most celebrated and celebrities that we look up to deal with the same issues. But it's something that we have to deal with on our own. And I think everybody goes upon it differently. So for me, a lot of the time I was trying to just be more in nature, a lot of walks, a lot of just a lot of contemplation, right? Contemplation is very, very easy, but it's also very hard. And especially in this busy world that we all live in, it's hard for us to sit down and just contemplate on where we're going, what we're doing, how we're feeling, check in with ourselves, and really, 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 really talk to ourselves. Because I think personally, I think most of us are not even knowing who we are. And for me, I'm still finding that out. I'm still working on that. Just like, who am I, what I do, what I want to bring to the table, and what am I about, right? Because today I could be about something else, tomorrow could be something else. So I really want to focus on what it is that I really, my guiding, my core, on what it is I'm trying to basically portray, as they call it, portray, right? So, yeah, so that was my trip, and I'm back. And as you guys see my videos in other earlier ones, this is just a recap of that. But we're back, and I'm trying to see what's next. So let me know what you guys think, and what methods do you guys use to, like, basically rejuvenate and just refresh yourself. All right, take care, guys.